What is going on, you guys? My name is Jared's Games, and today we have the Smuggler's Run update on GTA 5. So this is coming out tomorrow. Today is Monday, and it's coming out on the 29th, which is Tuesday. So as you can see, we have this, and yes, I know you can see these. That's just so I could show you the photos, and hopefully they'll be in order. And I'm gonna go left first, and then right for the rest of the stuff. So here we have one car. We're probably getting this jumpsuit right here. We also have this plane, which I have in a bigger picture, obviously. These two planes. So we have one that drops packages, and then it has, I believe, 2 wheels. This one also has 2 wheels up here, and then I believe 1 in the back. I don't see 3 on this one, but there probably is a smaller wheel. Yep, right there. Sorry about that. We also have this car, which we will see very soon, and by very soon I mean like probably 3 AM tomorrow morning. So if you're up at that time and you have people streaming, that is why. So yeah. These are the vehicles in the actual update picture. So you have Grand Theft Auto Online, Smuggler's Run. And then we have this lady with the deagle, this jumpsuit, which I said we're probably getting, and then obviously we're gonna have missions that we will be doing. So just be ready for that and have a good amount of money ready and saved up. Let's get on. Alright, so this second picture here shows a GTA 5 character with a red buzzard right here. So that means we are going to be able to customize vehicles like aircraft carriers, or not aircraft carriers, but like helicopters, planes. I don't know about jets, but we have that in the background, which means a little bit, not too much info, but a good amount for right now until we get the update tomorrow. And then we also have the sniper, which we've had since the last update, and this just has the night vision, so that's why it's red right there. And then you also have the night vision goggles, which is on a helmet now instead of just equipping it from the heist area. So if you go to accessories, you could choose like heist gear, and this is one of them. So as you can see, we have a helmet with night vision goggles, a flashlight, which is actually pretty neat, and then obviously the microphone, so you could talk to each other in the helicopter, which is pretty neat. I have to say, like, the amount of detail that they add on this is great, and it's just heist clothing wear. And then we also have the new helmet. So this is like old from the heist, and obviously the buzzard is older, but we're able to customize it now, and we will most likely be able to buy another buzzard, so we are able to customize it, because right over here we have, I think that's a P first right here, PL 130 MP. So that is probably a sign that we are going to be able to customize the actual buzzard itself, and obviously buy a new one, which shouldn't cost a lot since we already have one buzzard that costs, I think it was like 1.5 million, and you know, we'll see how much the prices are in a little bit. From what I could see is our prices, so our price tags and all that sort of stuff. We'll get onto that a little bit later on the video, so let's get. Alright, so here we have one of the new jets, which I have to say it looks great, and we will get the front of the jet after this. So after this picture right here that I'm showing you, we will also show the front of it and a little bit more detail, because as you can see, we have two areas right here, and you can sort of see the minigun that we have on it and the rockets. So right here we have some, yeah, this will be where the rockets are. This is the gun, and we also have it on the other side, of course. And then up front, I'll show you that in 1 second. But as you can see, like, obviously this is high up in the air because they want a great view, and I have to say, a picture from Rockstar when they took this, it looked absolutely amazing. And let's get to the front of the plane. Alright, so this is what the front of the plane looks like. As you can see, we also have the two miniguns that I was talking about, or two machine guns that are already equipped from what I could see on the plane. So we have the 574 logo, a camouflage livery or livery, however you want to say that, which we will most likely be able to change in order to actually make our planes look really cool. So we also have, okay, so first up we have the two little guns on the side. Then we have missiles, and I believe this is another machine gun that we have on the side, which is probably way stronger than these, because these are like, you know, little bullets, not that powerful. And then we have what looks like a rocket, which I said will most likely be one, because in the trailer, from what they're showing us, we have rockets on some of these planes, and obviously machine guns up front. But this is like an old-fashioned type of look, obviously not like how planes look today. So they're just trying to like bring back some of the older looks and actually put them in the game, which I have to say looks pretty neat, and it's not bad for an idea. So yeah, we're gonna get to the next picture, which I was saying, missiles. So we're gonna get a view of these. So give me 1 second and you'll see it pop up and back. Alright, so this is okay, so this is a different plane. I said there will be missiles, like mortar bombs. So this is, I guess, mortars. I'm not totally sure. But what we could see from this, we have, I think that's one of the names. It says either Hawk or Hank. 4X and then little, I think that's what it says. Can't really read it because obviously it's blurry and all, so it's not going to be the easiest to see. But this is one of our other planes, which we will be getting, and obviously most of these planes have guns or missiles or like really cool looks that we will have in the actual update. Alright, so the next one that I will be showing is a helicopter that will pop up on the screen. Alright, so here's the helicopter. As you can see, the price range, which I would think would be really cheap, and most likely will. I'm not totally sure. I'm not like saying, oh, it'll be like $300,000. This has a gun on the front. I don't think you can really see it on here, on this picture. But right here we have like a little machine gun, almost like the what's it called? The one turret that we have in the game. I can't think of the name, but we have it up here, almost like the buzzard. That's like the gun that this has, and obviously these are pretty quick. So I'm gonna just guess on the price range for this, and I'm saying around like 800 to 900,000, because it doesn't really look like it would be over $1 million, but they're probably gonna put it up to 1.2 million for the actual price, because it's a one-seater helicopter, which is pretty darn quick. And It has a gun on the front, but who knows, it might be cheap. So yeah, this is the little helicopter that they have, and they have a little star logo. I'm guessing that's just like the Rockstar logo, but only the star, not the R with the star itself. So let's check. Alright, so I was talking about vehicles. As you saw earlier in the video, there was only one car that you saw just sitting there. This is another vehicle which, as you can see, it's armored. So we'll probably take about 8 to 10 hits max, which I'm guessing. I'm not totally sure. If it takes more, then, you know, they really upgraded it on these vehicles. But I'm just saying it will most likely be around 8 to 10 hits with rockets or any other type of explosive, or, you know, pretty much anything that will destroy the actual vehicle real quick. And from what I could see, we have bulletproof glass, which will be like the mobile operations center, the truck part. It'll be like that because these windows don't lick, like they'll be blown out real quick, almost like the armored vehicles, like the Mercedes and all of them, or the Range Rover. It won't be like that because these look more like bullet resistant, not bulletproof, not like the Chroma and all, because the bulletproof windows are pretty good on some of the vehicles that they've added in the past. And obviously this can shoot and lock onto planes, and the max looks like around, what is that, like 3, probably 7 rockets, because you can see 3 up here, and I'm pretty sure it's about 4 down here, but you can't really see these down here as much as the top. So max will probably be about 7, maybe 8, if I'm you know, if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 7 for max rockets on this, because they don't want to make it too overpowered like the tank that they added in not too long ago. And obviously we have headlights, and I'm guessing this would be like a 2-seater max, maybe more, because wait, okay, I just saw this. It looks like we have a machine gun on the top of it, so most likely a 3-seater, which is a little different because most of the vehicles are 2, 4, or like, you know, it's mainly even numbers. I don't know how many like numbers in total, but they're most likely going to be even. But this one might just be an odd number and make it 3, which is a little bit different because most of our vehicles that we've gotten in the past have had 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know if the Insurgent had different. Yeah, I think the Insurgent pickup, which was the truck version of the Insurgent with the gun on top, I think that was a 9. So this might be another odd number vehicle, which we will be getting in this update. So yeah, this was one of them that are actually on the ground. So let's get into the next vehicle. Alright, so let's keep going on with ground vehicles for right now. There's only about 3 that I have right here on the video. So we have another McLaren, almost like the T20, but way upgraded, and it looks like our brake light goes from where this little spoiler is. This is like a lip spoiler, but we will get more spoilers once the actual update is released, and then we will be, oh my gosh, we will be able to either go to Benny's or just go to Los Santos Customs and upgrade the spoiler. Same with some of the other stuff on this car, and a new custom wheel. Like, the actual wheel itself is standard, you know, you could find this anywhere in Los Santos Customs or any or Benny's. But the actual tire itself is atomic, which is a little bit different. You don't see that on many cars for tires. So this is atomic with a white strip around. So hopefully we will be getting different wheels, and what I'm guessing is that they will be pretty expensive for the actual wheels. But yeah, that's like the older brother of the T20. Alright, so on to the next plane. We have a blue, black, and red plane, which looks pretty darn cool. I have to say, if you've ever seen like an aircraft show, or you just seen like planes in a museum, this is like one of them, because this is almost like the Mallard, which is the stunt plane in GTA 5 Online and GTA 5 single player. So we have 3 wheels in total. I don't think they come out of the little area right there where the 2 headlights are. So we have 1 headlight right here. They're actually pretty hard to see, but we have 2 headlights. And it almost looks like we have a machine gun right here. Either that's a machine gun or we have another air tube to make the plane even faster. But what it looks like is a machine gun, and also, I don't know, this might be pretty darn cool and pretty fast. We also have a little logo on the side, which I cannot really see, but it says Slink or Sluck, I don't know. But yeah, it looks pretty neat. And next up, we're going to show another plane, and then onto the actual aircraft areas, like hangars and stuff. So we'll get onto that. So as you can see here, we also have another well, actually no, this was the plane that I showed 2 pictures ago, I believe it was. So we have all aboard logo right here with the lady and a little machine gun up in front, which looks like a 50 caliber, so it'll be strong as some of the other vehicles, which I'm guessing it'll be as strong as the what's it called? The turn to the limo, almost like that, but maybe a little bit weaker, because that's, I think the turn to the limo is 50 caliber, so it'll be like just a tad lower, so it's not as strong. And we also have a little piece on the side. It says TL and then a few letters or numbers. I think it says 8915. Don't know if I'm right about that, but I said 3 wheels, and as you can see, we have 1, 2, and 3. And also we have the actual propellers, and obviously we are in our own hangar. So we'll most likely be able to, number 1, spawn there. 2 is what's it called? Deliver packages and stuff to our hangar or another area, because we have Ron that we will be doing missions with in this update. So with Ron, we will be getting like all sorts of stuff. We'll pretty much be stealing stuff as if we're in single player. And if you ever played like as Trevor, you'll understand what I'm saying, because as Trevor, he owned, like, you could buy aircraft hangars, all like in Sandy Shores and stuff. So I was with Joe yesterday, and we were talking about this update, and we were saying we'll probably have about 3 at the airport that we'll be able to buy, because we have a Pegasus hangar, which will be like really cheap because it's not that big, and you'll probably be able to store about like 4 planes in it, maybe 6, I don't know. And then we have on the other side of the Titan hangar, we have another place, and one near the big yellow plane in the airport. And then we were also thinking, since we're getting new missions with Ron, where will our storage units be for this? Will they be in the airport? Will they be in Sandy Shores Airport? Like, where could they be? And we saw, like, we think that they could be either in the back of the airport, to the back right of it, which is near the Pegasus hangar, in that area. And we were thinking that might be it for the airport. Or we're going to have that other storage unit open at the other gate on the right side of the airport. So that's what we're guessing. And yeah, let's get into one of the other pretty neat vehicles. You could say it's like Far Cry 4 vehicle. So I'll show you that. Alright, so here we have the hangar area. And yes, I know you can see another plane in the background, which is blue. So let's just take a closer look at that. It's as close as we could get. Okay. So we have this plane in the background, which is... Actually, no, that's what I just talked about in one of the other photos. And then we have the glider, I guess you could say. We'll just call it that for now. And then the other two planes, which I didn't give the name to, but I forgot to even say the names in this. So give me 1 second and I will tell you the names of these planes. And so first up in the back, it is the Tula, and he spelled Tula, T-U-L-A. The glider, which actually has a really neat, really weird name, which is right here, is the Utterly Serene. What else was there? We also have the this plane right here. Actually, wait, is it that plane? Yeah, I think it's this plane. Also has 3 wheels, as you can see, all up front. So left, right, and front, which is the V-65 Molotok. And then we also have the green car that I showed earlier in the video is the ozone burning Gradi Vision. I guess that's how you pronounce that. What else do we have? The blue stunt plane with Alpha Z1. What else do we have? I know we have a few more things to show, but this is what the hangar looks like, and those were the names of. This is the Tula. This is the V-65. We'll just call it that instead of the whole entire name. So the Tula. Yeah, I think that's most of the names that I have right now, and obviously we will get into the next photo. Alright, so these were the guesses on some of the prices that we have up on the screen now. So I didn't talk about the helicopter that you could see up in the top left for 3.5 million. But yes, this is most likely going to be the Hunter. We didn't get like a confirmation on that, but this is one of the really cool helicopters that that will be in this update. Then we have this, the ground vehicle, which the pricing might be around 2.5, and then we have 2.8, 3.5, which I believe will be the most expensive, and we have 800,000 for this right here, and the Tula, which is a estimate of 2.4, and this plane, which I also didn't show off because I could not find an actual big picture of this. We are guessing it's at around 1.8 and so on and so forth, but you know, these are the vehicles that we have right now that are listed on the screen. Those are just guesses. They're not exact prices. If it is actually 800,000 for this, which says a 3-person vehicle, that would be pretty cool. This says a 2-seater, but I believe it's around a 5, either 4 or 5. Same with this. This might be around a 2-seater, and obviously these are. This is a 1-seater, 2-seater, obviously because it's a car. This might be a 4-seater, either a 1, 4, or like who knows how many. But yeah, that's what we're guessing from right now, and let's get into. I think there are a few more, so I'm just gonna. Alright, so here is one of the second to last photos that I will be showing in this video, and this one just shows a person with 2 machine guns, and they're in one of the brand new planes, and as you can see, obviously there is a Titan over in the background right there, and one of the other planes that are trying to destroy this plane and the Titan. So what I'm guessing is that we'll have air missions, so we'll be destroying like other types of planes that are obviously in the update, and some of the old vehicles, and then military jets, because I think it was in the trailer where we saw one of the military jets flying past all of these planes. So for example, this plane, there was a military jet flying to the left, and I just did that wrong, flying to the left of this plane. Say the plane is in the middle right here where this line is. There was a military jet right here, and one on the right. So we'll have missions like that will be coming up, and I would recommend saving your money as much as possible. I don't recommend buying a shark card right away, because obviously we have extreme like amounts of money that we are able to get with just like selling cars from our vehicle warehouse. We have the bunker stuff, which has a large amount of money that you could actually get. But I would recommend doing the vehicle warehouse stuff if you have one. And if you don't have one, just do your bunker. And if you don't have either of those, I would recommend doing the main missions that have double money and double RP. So you'll be leveling up and earning a good amount of money in order to get some of these vehicles. And obviously don't listen to some of the YouTubers that say don't buy these vehicles in the new update, because all they want is to see how many people actually watch it, and they're mainly going for the views, not really for any support. Or no, they're getting all the support because of all the views and stuff, but it's pretty annoying because they say don't buy this yet or don't buy that, because all they want to say is I'll be streaming this as soon as the update comes out, and then you have like 15,000 viewers. That's all they're trying to do, and it's like really annoying because they try to make it straight up so those viewers watch that person only. But yeah, obviously people want you to share their stream and share their actual video. So yeah, that's all I have to say for this part, and the last picture will just be a little bit more of the actual warehouse, and I'll also talk about the missions about Ron, which will be in one. Alright, so this is the last photo that I decided to show. As you can see, we have the Luxor Deluxe. The other three vehicles. Obviously in the background you can see a Titan, so the two new vehicles, both in the middle and to the right. And we will be able to paint these vehicles, which is going to be pretty cool. Not sure about the Luxor or the Titan. I don't think we have any reason to be like, oh, is there a new Luxor or is there a new Titan? Because obviously we're getting new planes and other drivable vehicles on the ground. And, you know, we're going to be able to take flight and be really cool with our new planes and stuff. And our new supercar, which I actually might buy. So you might need around like what was it? Maybe 11 to $15 million for this update if you're planning on buying every single vehicle, which I would not recommend because obviously the planes, we don't know if we're going to be able to sell them after we buy them. I'm pretty sure it's like Pegasus where you cannot sell those vehicles. And, you know, just take it slow. Like, watch reviews on the actual vehicle before you actually buy it. And if we do have to do Ron's missions in order to get a discount, just like the bunker series update, we might have to do something like that. So I'd recommend getting the discount before you do anything else, because you'll be spending way more than you need to on the actual update itself, because some of the planes might be around like $3 to $4 million, and then the discount will be around like $1 to $2 million, hopefully around that price range. That's what we're all hoping for. Obviously, if you're planning on buying one plane in particular or one car, you will be able to get it if you have around like 3 to 4 million, because upgrades will cost a lot, especially since the update is just coming out. And you know, some people are like, oh, gonna get this, gonna get that, and then they're gonna be like broke in a matter of minutes, because obviously you could see here this plane, the chrome is like 25k. What else? This plane back here, you might have to put like some sort of upgrade on the guns. So say if it's like one gun up front, you could probably add 2 or something, and same with it in the back. You could probably make it, who knows, a rocket launcher or just a really strong machine gun, which would be pretty neat, but pretty darn expensive. So I would recommend just staying up to date with both my channel and some of the other channels out there that will be streaming and showing off the actual update itself, just so we can show you guys what it's like before you actually buy the vehicle or aircraft, whatever you want to call it. And then if you need help, leave something in the comments saying I need help with this, getting money, and I will be glad to help you do like heists or just missions with you, or sell vehicles, and obviously bunker stuff. So if you are on PlayStation 4 and obviously you have GTA 5, feel free to message me. Obviously my username is the same as my channel name, JaredDiscGames. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Remember to slap that like button, and if you haven't already, please help me grow to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of this year. Just by clicking that red, I don't know why I said orange, but red subscribe button, and leave a comment saying that you're excited, and a hashtag, what the heck is this thing called again? I totally forgot what the name of it was. The Smuggler's Run, hashtag Smuggler's Run update tomorrow in the comment section, and I will see you guys there.